Anna, we are very excited that we will be welcoming you for your first course on Yoga U in just a few short months. I guess about 2 months from now. And your topic is on this theme of embodiment and how to integrate it in your practice. You want to tell us a little bit about what you will be covering in the course and how you'll be approaching the topic?
Yes, how to use your breath as your wind horse. So what I mean by that is you get on your breath, you use it deliberately and specifically and ride your consciousness into these different parts of you. So whether it's a back injury or I may be asking people to go into their heart to do some healing on their heart, whether or not they think they need to, but using the breath in this conscious, brilliant, exciting way to create freedom inside. And it feels great. And the practice, amazingly enough, even though there can be emotional upheavals, which is really great because that's part of the freedom road, but it also becomes ecstatic. It starts feeling really good. Even going after like some nasty, gnarly thing inside of you feels really good because, oh my God, you finally have the tools to begin to free and heal that area. That's tremendous. So use the breath. How to relax your neck and start to de-stress your body in a matter of minutes. How to turn on your feet. I call it active feet, literally spreading the feet, spreading across the balls of the feet, spreading across the heel so that all the nerve endings in your feet wake up so that you are firmly grounded. And it has many benefits. One is your joints work much better with active feet. If you have back pain or headaches and all that, working with the feet help with that. And a bigger level is you start to become aware of how you're walking on this earth, which is part of a necessary awareness to become wiser and to become a more wholesome spiritual being.
Interesting.
So to me, embodiment isn't about running away from the body. And I think that's been one of the ways that we have been mistaught for years and years and years. You know, we're taught such weird things about the body. We're taught, look in a mirror and it has to look like these models that we see in magazines or on TV or something. And of course we never do. So we're taught like this whole weird body consciousness that's very sick. And then we're also taught to disconnect at the head. So it creates such damage between our brain and the rest of our body. I mean, even the way we talk is like brain and then body. It's like, darling, brain is part of the body. Let's start with that truth. How to feel active feet, how to start using muscles, how to turn on the core, how to begin to perceive where are the problems inside, and let's start solving them. So this is all some of what we'll go into. But the breath is the key. It is the key to freedom. It is the key to your health. It is the key to your life. And people are like, what does that mean? It's like, look, if you stop breathing for 10 minutes, you're dead. Is that very...
Let's make it clear, right? I think I'm getting the point, yes.
Anything that is that important is worth studying and getting more of. But what's so fantastic is when you bring the breath into an area that's been shut down or hurt, something changes. And this is like the breath and the mystery are intimately connected. And the breath and spirit are intimately connected. And so you begin to work with this magic with the breath. So that's part of what we'll be working on is the magic of the breath and how to begin to move in a way that brings healing. Like doing some abdominals, working in the chest, getting the neck to let go, teaching the brain how to get off that hamster wheel of stress and anxiety and habitual thinking and teaching our brain to do something else. Our brain has such amazing capacity. Like one of the things I really love doing is turning on different parts of the brain. Like we usually have like 2/5 of the brain turned on, at least according to the scientists that have measured the amount of activity in the brain, maybe 3/5. And it's like just the idea of like, who would we become if all of our brain was turned on and participating. What a wondrous idea. And it's right here in our own head. You know, this thing needs to connect here through the rest of us and turn on. And so doing yoga, doing this breathing turns on more parts of the brain. So we get more intelligent just by doing this practice. So that's some of what we'll be covering in small increments, because learning how to work with the brain that way and the nervous system and the muscles and the emotional archiving, that's all of what we will be beginning experimenting and exploring with. But know that this is an ongoing, lifelong practice. Because we are so vast and mysterious that the 2 sessions that we get to have for this online program will make a wonderful beginning. And then, hopefully, whoever's watching, our people who are watching, will get turned on enough to start to quest for, well, who else can I work with? You know, like, I have really good teachers in the Midwest. There's Forrest yoga teachers all over the place. So I really hope people get turned on to exploring the great mystery of themselves, because there's nothing like it. Nothing.
Yeah, we're really excited about being able to give everyone. I'm sure a lot of our people in the community have already had the opportunity to have a workshop with you. But even so, it's a wonderful thing in the online format to be able to give people that taste. And I know from my own experience being in your workshops just how deep you get into your body. And I always kind of was mystified by how you would teach very simple poses, but I would be sweating my butt off, and so would everyone else in the room. And I don't know how you did that, but it was just by virtue of being so in touch with your body that you were working every fiber in the body in a very fulfilling and wonderful way. And particularly the breath work, I'm really excited about getting an opportunity to learn more from you about that and the other aspects you mentioned. So Anna, thank you so much. We're really looking forward to this.
You're welcome, Eva. It's a pleasure to talk to you again.
And thank you so much for joining us today. And we will see you again in a couple of months.
In February, yeah?
Take care.
Bye.